some ASMR loot. AMSR.
I don't know how to do that.
You're just
Welcome to Get Good.
I don't think whispering counts as ASMR.
I don't even know how to do it.
If you're pretty enough, it does.
Yeah.
I know how to though.
See, welcome to Get Good.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm back.
Logan's back. Bully him into coming back again next week. We've got a bunch of cool stuff coming out. We have basically had no events.
You've had no events.
Okay, they want a 3v3.
I won 2 3v3s.
Not since the last episode, but I mean, you know.
I haven't played tournament in a long time.
Well, technically, we split in the finals.
Yeah.
Won 2 3v3s. Won our 3v3, and then TTD's 3v3. So shout out them.
2 different teams.
I was told I'm a poser because I didn't come to. I was told I was fake because I didn't come to TTD's 3v3.
Dude, there was like a lot of the people that are normally there just weren't there. I guess because it was like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All that. But not us. We, you know, we care about our family, but you know, YuGiOh's #1 in our lives. So.
Yeah. I have like never worked weekends. I don't work a weekend ever. But that was like the only weekend I had to work because it was like Black Friday and the Saturday afterwards. I just like I couldn't not work.
Too swamped.
Yeah. But any sanctioned events we've not been to. No YCSs, no regionals. We're going to regional this weekend, which is cool.
Greenville. Greenville Regional.
Yeah, Greenville. We're gonna have the new deck that just came out.
No, we're not.
Centurion.
Yep.
Fire King is next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fire King.
It's unfortunately not legal for this event, but next week it comes out. Super exciting. I don't know how good the deck is yet, just because it has like a little bit of a consistency problem, I think. But I know Connor, he played in a online tournament where the structure decks were already legal, and he was playing Rescue Ace, and he got dumpstered
He got
by
blasted.
Fire King guy
Yeah,
twice.
Dude,
One game he basically got FTK.
dude, it seems like the structure decks are super powerful but slightly inconsistent. I feel like that's a theme. Like go back to like Dinosaur. Go back to
Dark Wars.
Yeah, we got Dark World. We got Branded.
That's the
Like that's insane deck.
That changed the entire format.
Yeah.
Like they changed it shifted the meta.
And it's not inconsistent now by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, we got Trap Tricks. Like that's a pretty powerful deck that is relatively consistent. So that's, I feel like that's a pretty decent representation. I feel like
Yeah.
really good deck. Slight consistency issues.
I think this one's a little different though because it's getting more consistent. Because with Bonfire coming out and then the next set with the new Snake Eyes and all the fire support, the deck's going to be very good.
Yeah.
Me and Logan have been testing around for like decent amount of game. Like the deck definitely powerful. It can go first. It can go second. Like it can play around anything that exists in the format. Like there's a couple games I super poly him. There's a couple games he super poly me. People are saying that's like a blow card against Fire King, and like
I think the card's trash.
yeah, the card like we still.
If you know how to play the deck, like Super Poly is just not that good. And I think that's like a thing. It's like a trend in the TCG, right? Whenever you see the OCG, a lot of people go to OCG lists like, okay, I'm going to go look up a Fire King list. They're all playing Super Poly. I'm going to play Super Poly. It must be insane in the mirror. Maybe they're playing Super Poly for a different reason. Centurion Super Poly is insane against.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the other decks, you know, Super Poly is really good against. So it's probably for the other decks, not the mirror.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like we did this amount of tests, like the deck felt just so strong. Like,
It feels like Unchained if all of Unchained's monsters was like 2,500 attack.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
There's one game, it was so funny. Like, I break hard while playing against Logan, and I stopped him. He went normal summon the fire chick, battle face,
Crash. Something's destroyed something from
then
hand.
Grunix,
go off.
he went off. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not winning. I was like, oh, yeah, man. When he went to battle face, I'm like, yeah, I'm surviving this turn. I can make a comeback. And then when I saw that Grunix dropped, I was like, oh man.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be interesting because I think the deck is good on drop. Like I think the deck is good. It's just, can you make it consistent enough?
Yeah.
You know, the deck It's a lot. It's very similar to Rescue Ace, where like its extra deck is pretty free. You can do whatever you want.
Pretty loose, yeah, pretty much.
I love decks like that. I love to see that. So, and I love really big monsters. So
They are big.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see
So, one thing I've noticed that Yu-Gi-Oh is going into a trend of your threats are starting to come from your main deck instead of your extra deck, which I like a lot because it allows like every deck to feel like a different game instead of every deck making Baron, Hawk, Scythe Walk or something, right? Like, yeah, you're playing Punk cards or Libromancer cards, but really you're just doing the same thing.
Like, which deck can most efficiently do that thing?
Yeah.
Is kind of what we've been up until
But
now.
only one deck can play Turbulence, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
The same thing, only one that can play Grunix.
Exactly.
I was like, man, like, basically Fire King is a deck got me back to play Yu-Gi-Oh. You guys probably haven't seen me in like tournament for the past couple months. I haven't been playing Yu-Gi-Oh that much.
Since Nationals.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I made day 2. I bobbled at National at the last round, and then ever since then I haven't really played Yu-Gi-Oh. I like Pearly to death, but like,
Yeah.
it's just not feeling me playing to a format like this. I mean, I like the format; it's not that bad, but like, Fire King is exciting.
If your name isn't Chris, you shouldn't be playing Pearly right now.
He started off 7-0 at Nats and then didn't top.
I said right now.
Yeah, you're right.
That was like 6 months ago, dog.
Yeah,
I have literally just been playing Rescue Ace. Like I told everyone at the start of last format that I was just going to play Rescue Ace until I can't play Rescue Ace anymore.
And he has.
And I have.
Um,
I've only really done poorly at like one tournament, and it was the last YCS.
yeah. Dude, that YCS was crazy. I did not feel confident at all going into that event. And by round 4, every other person was out. And I was like, I'm the last one in. What's happening?
I played, so here's my tournament experience. Round 1, I played against Vanquish Soul. Obviously, I had to beat him. Round 2, Vanquish Soul. Beat him. Round 3, Vanadium. So I sat down. The guy drops his deck, and I see Vanadium cards. I said, okay, here we go. He grabs dice, rolls a 12.
Ah.
I said, cool.
The best number for
I roll,
Vanadium.
not a 12. Full combos me through an Ash Blossom. I lose. Game 2, I win. Game 3, I open my hand. No hand traps. He messes up his combo, and it still doesn't matter. So I lose. Next round, I play against Pearly. I open my hand game 1. I go, pass.
That happens.
First dice roll, I won. And then he goes, he does some stuff. We play back and forth. I eventually lose. Game 2, I win. Game 3, I would have won, but he didn't. So it was miscommunication, but he also didn't say what card he was protecting with happiness. So I couldn't pop his field spell to kill him. So instead, I went for a different play. So I couldn't beat over his Noir without giving him cards because I couldn't pop everything with access code because I only had like 2 or 3 pops. But if I would just made SP and banished his field spell, then went into all of this, I would have just won the game. But that was my fault. And then I'm X2 at this point going into round 5. I play against Triff. You know, we were both like at table 1 and 2. The whitest before that, and we're both at by round 5 X2, which is crazy.
Yeah, insane.
And game 1, he played extremely well. I bricked game 1, but I played a line where his hand was also weak. And I almost baited him into something with SP, but he let it go through, and I ended up losing because of it. Game 2, I'll slaughter him. Game 3, I'll lose this game. My hand is Lancia, Droll and Lockbird, Nibiru, Airlifter, Preventer.
Oh, you lost that.
He searches, I draw him, he talents, rips my Airlifter, makes a board that plays around him, pass, I draw nothing.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yep, talent soloed me. So that was my last watch.
That's crazy. Yeah, that YCS was very unfortunate for like everyone we know, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the next one, Sydney will be fine.
I'm not going to Sydney.
None of us are going to Sydney.
I want to go to Australia. I'm going to go to Sydney, but like I want the trip there. I mean, Australia. Sydney is Australia. Cut that.
I want to go. I'm not cutting that.
It's staying in. Luke thinks Sydney isn't in Australia.
No, I just want to go Australia in general, bro.
Just like Hong Kong's not in China.
Stop saying that. You might get banned.
I don't think so.
I don't think we're getting banned, dog.
It's just a joke.
It's a joke.
Yeah. I'm back on Rescue Ace, maybe. I've been playing Catch Terror for a while. It's fun.
Is it though?
It's fun, dude. But here's the thing: you play like a 4-card engine, and I keep drawing 3 of the 4 cards, and it just sucks. Like at our 3v3, I played it, and I think I drew 3 of the 4 engine cards like 3 times.
You put them in your deck to draw them.
It is very no, I do not. It is very unfortunate.
So that's one thing I've learned while playing Rescue Ace is like in certain like if you're playing a deck with a lot of bricks, if the bricks don't actually do anything, it's probably not a good deck. Rescue Ace's bricks actually have effects.
Yeah, they do.
They do. If you have the right combination of them, they do not.
Of course.
But yeah, you're right. Like even the dead cards, like at some point during your turn, could be useful.
Yeah. Like even if you open alert rescue going second, sometimes it's really strong.
Sometimes they're like the best card.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. I don't know. I'm interested to see what because this is the end of the regional season basically with this weekend. Is there like one event the next weekend maybe?
Yeah, it's like Columbus.
I think like after that, nothing's been scheduled basically. And we have all the stuff coming out. We have Centurion. We have Fire Kings coming out. We have a new set coming out like relatively soon.
We have the Bonfire come out in January.
Yep, another set comes out in January.
Yeah.
Phantom Nightmare comes out early February. Our 3v3 that we announced.
Oh, the Iron Man. Yeah, I was going to talk about that too. That's going to be sick. But ending the season, so starting into the next season, probably when these products are going to start dropping, it's going to be cool to see like what's happening. And like the 3v3 events and case tournament events going on in between them, it's going to be cool to like track those and see like how these decks are performing before the next season starts.
Yeah. I know a lot of people were asking me about my Rescue Ace deck and like why I was playing certain things. If you guys don't know, the last 2 3v3s I cut the assault package out of my deck, which is, we've been on it since
day one,
since Agolf got dropped. And the reason I decided to do that is because hand traps are so prominent right now. Like everyone's playing like 12 to 15 hand traps in their deck.
Yep. Need more gas.
And because of that, I've noticed that people that play against me, they're like, oh, he's playing the Infernoble version. They'll have like 1 Imperm, and they're like, I'm gonna hold my Imperm for the assault so they can't get to Baron, right? And I just never make Baron. That happened like 2 times. But also I figured out a combo where you can make IP and 4 summons, which it's not that complicated. But you make IP, you play around Nibiru, you play around all the hand traps. That's the idea of the deck.
Yeah, which is sick. I mean, that's what you want. You play around the hand traps. You play around every hand trap basically.
You set 4.
You may not have as many interruptions, but if you play around all the hand traps and your opponent has like 4 cards in their hand instead of 6, all of a sudden it's almost like you have the same amount of interruptions because they just have all those deck cards in their hand.
People are just dropping like those board breaker cards, like not even people are playing like evenly, like storms, those type of stuff. Like it just make your set 4 much safer because people think that everyone's making Baron, everyone's like somehow making Baron, my board breaker card is dead, like
Yeah, I definitely see a lot of people still playing on Storm, I think. But evenly, I haven't seen very much.
Storm is a little different. Storm is like a Harvey Feather Duster. Like
the crazy thing is about Storm, though, like the only thing it trades for is 2 traps.
Yeah.
So you're trading, you're at a -1, but like let's say you still played around a hand trap in their hand, they storms you. You still have like let's say 3 interruptions, 4 interruptions.
Yep, and especially with like the impulse build too, it's just like you have interruptions in your hand too that you can like search, or like if they storm you, you can alert 1 to your hand and still have that interruption. It's really cool.
I know for Richmond, a couple of my friends were wanting to play the impulse build, but not for Richmond. I'm sorry, for Indy.
Yeah.
And I told them I do not think it's a good plan because at that event, I don't think it was a good plan.
I think at that event, Assault was the best deck. I it didn't win the event, but like I think it was the best choice overall.
Yeah,
It is.
But like
it was the best performing that wasn't like an individual person. I think.
Yeah.
Both you and who else?
It was like me.
Fox.
It was like me and Fox, but also there was like 2 people from Pandemonium that also talked with it. So it's
Yeah.
like, 4 of the investigation that talked
Yeah.
over that.
Top 32, right?
Going back to the Iron Man event.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this event's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be really cool. If you guys have not been keeping track of it, we announced an Iron Man team versus team event. So to clear up any confusion that might have arisen, and just to announce it here, it'll be teams. So like Guud Gaming, JNC is one of the teams that we've announced so far. Inspire is one of the teams we've announced so far. We're gonna have 8 teams, and we're gonna face off, see who the best team is, and I think it's gonna be really cool. A bunch of the teams, like, we don't know all of the teams personally, but like all of the teams at least know a couple of the other teams personally. Like, it'll be really cool.
Yeah, it's a bunch of good players, and another cool thing is it's Phantom Nightmare format.
Yeah.
That format, there's probably not going to be any events unless they announce at YCS before. Right now we don't have a set date for it because we don't want to set a date, and then next thing you know, YCS gets announced. But it should be later January.
Yeah, we have a date, but
it's not set in stone.
Yeah, we don't want to announce it because, like you said, if an event pops up, if it's like YCS, Nashville,
There's no
we'll probably reschedule it.
We're gonna stream it, right?
It's gonna be streamed.
I'm gonna be commentating. Isaiah's gonna be commentating, and YuGiOh is also gonna be commentating.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna have guests pop in and out. I think is the idea. We want to have about 4 people at all times.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be there for the whole thing.
I probably won't be there too. I'll be there helping.
But yeah, it'll be really cool.
I think it'll be sick.
Yeah, I've had, and I know everybody's had a lot of like questions and comments about it, and like I think everybody's excited, but I think everybody was like, "What is this? What's going on?" Because like we host huge 3v3 events, and it's like I think it's like, what is this 3v3 event?
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was going to be
different.
in person, but
it's gonna be a little different. But I think it's gonna be.
We're trying to get the best players in the game in a tournament, and it's gonna be bracket style. So if anyone's ever watched like esports or basketball or those type of, it's double elimination. You go all the way through winners finals, and then if you go to the grand finals, and you go completely undefeated, the losers have to beat you twice because you have to actually lose twice to get out of the tournament.
Yes,
which is sick. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to see how it turns out. We haven't even, we've announced some heavy hitters, and we haven't even announced the heaviest hitters yet. So it's going to be really cool to see.
So, we're literally in talks with some of the best teams in the game.
Yeah.
They're most of the spots I think are actually filled, but they're not like 100% filled.
Yeah.
And we have like a ton of teams that want to do backup. So
we're
definitely going to hold more of these if this one goes well.
100%.
Sure.
This is just test the water. Like, we're definitely looking forward, right?
Yeah, like if you're a team too, I've talked to a lot of teams. I know we've talked to a lot of other teams too. Like he said, we've got like backup reserve spots. If you're a team that we've been talking to and are not playing in this one, probably playing the next one. Because we'll probably be
because we're not keeping any of the tournament prize money. We're all putting it back into the players' pockets. It's literally just for content.
It's literally just shout out to Isaiah, right? But it was just
he came up with
we thought it would be fun. I think it's a cool concept to see all these teams actually act as teams. You know what I mean? As opposed to, we know what YuGiOh teams are. We go to events.
Yeah.
We do well. We have fun.
Jersey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But actually being teams and
communicating
a team event, I think would be really cool.
You know one thing I also feel cool about this? This is the first time we're actually doing events right at the set drop. We can get these new decks. We can see what people theory crafting, what they think the deck gonna be good, what they think is gonna be the best deck. We almost don't say that until you're in the first events after the set drop.
Yeah.
It's probably 1 to 2 weeks later.
Yeah, and I think it's also going to be really cool because we're going to be in an off season. The season's starting back up again. If people don't know what the off season is in YuGiOh, December, January time's usually pretty dead because of holidays, even late November. But with this 3v3, we decided, hey, if we do it at the beginning of the year, it's going to be a dead season. It's going to spark everyone's interest. It's really going to get people hyped up.
I hope that's the case too, because I think it's going to be really fun. I'm just so excited. I'm excited to see like the rest of the announcements, to see how everybody likes the event when it happens. So I think it'll be cool. Keep an eye out. If you are not in it, join our Facebook group, Guud Gaming. We'll post every update there, and we've been like posting along new teams as we add them to the bracket. So definitely check it there. We have 3 U.S. teams, 1 South American team so far announced. So
might have to get a Europe team.
Yeah.
The only problem with the Europe team is,
the time
zone, man. If they're okay with taking the L to the time zone, but like if a majority of the players are on the America side of things, of course we're gonna have the tournament structure to benefit them.
Oh, 100%.
I know that like a lot of like Hearthstone tournament, big Hearthstone tournament, like some people playing like in different time zones, they're gonna take them off.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is like a team having the players that can like get off their jobs to like play this overnight event, because for them it would be an overnight event. Like,
they wouldn't be able to. Yeah. It'd be, I mean, like we're trying to hold it in one weekend so people will know ahead of time. Yeah. And the way we're doing it is we're not having the people have to play with 3 team members. Yeah. We're making the teams play with 3 deck lists. So that way, if something comes up, you can always sub someone in as long as you play with the correct deck list.
Yes.
Because we understand, people have jobs. People can't, maybe Luke has to work on Saturday, but he doesn't have to work on Sunday or something.
Yes.
Exactly. Which is even cooler because that like puts more of the team like behind the project as opposed to just 3 people. Like Guud Gaming, we have like 10 active players, 12 active players. So like only 3 of us being able to do that would be, it would suck.
I was talking to someone this past weekend and we were talking about, they were super excited for the Ironman, and they're like, I think you not playing it is a misplay, blah, blah, blah. I said, Trevor, Aaron, all of them can handle it.
We can handle it, dog.
We got enough good players to handle it.
I think we're fine.
Yeah. Logan, Logan's a heavy hitter, but don't sleep on the rest of the team, man. Don't sleep on the rest of the team.
I mean, we have pretty good results all over the board, though. Like, not even only Logan, not only Aaron. Like we got.
Hey, bro.
We win both. Both win the regional, right?
It's all strike.
Bo was on my team in the finals of the Kentucky 3v3, bro.
Both
and it was so hilarious because he goes, the night before we're working on his deck, he's like, you think I should play Solemn Strike on my main deck? I said, fuck it, run it. He put me in there. We were playing against Joe, with Joe Goldie's another one of our teammates, and he Solemn Strikes him into the ground, baby. And then he goes, in your main deck?
Oh, man.
It's just Bo's signature card. Like,
yeah. 100%. Another thing that happened in the 3v3, which I loved, dude, I was laughing so hard. One of Bo's opponents, Bo Solemn Striked him. And he goes, oh, you're the Solemn Strike guy. That's why you were familiar. Dude, I lost it. I was like, I've never heard anyone be referred to as the Solemn Strike guy.
Here's the thing, I'm learning.
You're God? That's crazy.
I'm learning from Bo, I'm picking up my Solemn Strike, and I'm playing it.
Somehow it just keeps working, man.
Hey, it did well for the indie saw you with. I didn't play the main with, but I was like, signing 3 strike.
Here's the thing, right? Like, a card that's good that is not in the format and no one expects.
Oh yeah,
can put in some work.
I mean,
let's be honest.
All I'm saying is, this is kind of a tangent, but Polly's deck list from Worlds had 3 Solemn Strike in the side deck.
Shout out Thomas.
Maybe there's some secret sauce there. Maybe a lot of players just aren't recognizing.
That's fair.
I mean, Strike is a card. Like, you literally cannot play around Solemn Strike.
Dude, I literally watched him start comboing off. He activated an emergency. His opponent ashed it. He goes, Solemn Strike. And I was like, that's insane.
Oh, man.
It was like the best card because his opponent just couldn't do anything else. Just ends the chain.
I mean, Red Rebel is not in the format. Like, there's nothing you can stop.
Bro. I kind of want to play Solemn Strike. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. It's crazy.
See, here's the problem, though. I know if I put 3 Solemn Strikes in my deck, it would not work.
Oh, it wouldn't work for me either. 0%
There's no way.
chance.
But hey, Bo does.
Somehow Bo just keeps making it look so good. Like, I look at his hand and it's like Ash, Imperm, Airlifter, Solemn Strike. So he'll like hand trap his opponent, use his Airlifter stuff, break their board, set Solemn Strike. I'm like, how?
When your opponent summon Turbulence, I'm like,
Dude,
effect, set 4. I'm like, here you go, have you a Solemn Strike. What you do?
dude.
Mass emergency. You can't dodge that.
You can't wait. You can't FP. You can't emerge. Like
You can try.
It's a Call by the Grave. It's an Imperm. It's everything.
it's the chain. It's the
Can't
chain.
respond to it. But you got that judgment set? You better have it.
I mean, Reboot is not in the format, so they better have that judgment.
It's true.
Or
It's not in the format because it's banned. FYI.
Or
Everybody
people
watch
have that secret Dark Bride.
Or they're not playing
Dark
Master
Bride. They're not playing Ash?
Master Duel.
Master
Duel.
Duel.
Hey, I was playing Master Duel this afternoon talking about that. I made that too, right, Rainbow? You might Pearly deck.
Talents just came out in Master
Talent?
Duel.
It came out a long time ago.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it just
Thrust.
Thrust did not come out yet. I don't think.
No, Thrust is out.
Is it?
Yeah, I was thinking about Thrust.
Yeah,
I
you
pulled
probably-
the Thrust. I pulled the Thrust 2 days ago. I was like, that's kind of sick.
I was playing this back to like while I was playing this afternoon. I was like, because their 25th anniversary just dropped, there's all the prizing going on. I was like, I was playing around it. I'm a Pearly guy. Pearly's the best deck right now, so I was like playing Pearly. I made deck 2 Reboot. I played against a Librus. Set 3. Go. I went draw. Normal and Pearly. He changed skill draw. I'm like Reboot. He said that I would pretty. Somehow got another pretty, suck up his entire board, leaving no card in hand, no card on field, no card in grave, with 2 like 10-mat near pass.
Oh my.
Yeah.
See,
Good luck.
I like Master Duel because they have this thing called Cash Terror Rise Heart, which I'm a big fan of.
You know what I'm more of a fan of?
What are you more of a fan of?
I'm more of a fan of the Goblin cards that are coming out of Phantom Nightmare that destroys the Pearly deck.
I
and
hate
makes it
you.
completely unplayable.
I hate you.
I like those cards too. Actually.
Those cards are
Yeah.
nice.
You
I like those
you
cards.
can make your 10-mat Noir. I am going to detach that Black Cat. Now it cannot activate its effects on my turn. Now you have a 2,800 defense, or it could be more if you have Delicious, of course. I'm not going to detach that too if I wanted to.
I got actually that Solemn Strike in the back of my fucking room.
You ain't got it.
You don't have it.
I don't know. I got 3 OT strikes in
So-
my deck box.
There's a bunch of new things coming out.
There it is.
What do you guys think, like, y'all are most excited for? I'm personally most excited for the new Snake Eyes monster. I don't know his name. Populous, I think is his name.
The little red snake.
Yeah, and the reason I like it so much is because it allows you to do so much with fire decks, and like for example, Flameberg Dragon. Just saying, if you guys want to make a little, you guys want to be prepared for the next format, make sure you own one of those.
You can own 2. Some deck do play 2.
I would play a set.
The card is insane. I'm not advising you to purchase them, but I would advise you to buy them.
Yeah, I would. But I would.
Yeah, I would.
I wouldn't say that I would, but I would.
No,
Hey, you know who I bet has them for sale? CardMonsterGames.com.
Yeah,
They might have them for sale.
they do.
I don't know.
They do.
I don't know. Depends if Luke bought them all.
I haven't yet, but you might want to go ahead and check quick because I'll
I
be
think
there tomorrow.
the card's already $10.
Yeah. It was like 4. Like
Yeah.
people are realizing that
Yeah.
you need to get one.
Well, like
Also-
the card is just so good, man. Like like the new Populous also makes just pure Snake Eyes a good deck.
Me and Logan was testing every single newer deck. We test the ritual deck. We test the fire.
Deck's not good.
I mean, I don't think we had a full week.
So okay, the problem with the Ritual deck is it just does one thing. That's the problem with it. So its going second options are just horrible.
Well,
Now there's other builds of the deck that people have that maybe I should try, but I don't think the pure Ritual deck like they're playing in the OCG is going to be good here.
Well, the biggest reason I think that deck played perfect around Maxi, which is a really, really big factor. I remember playing through Maxi, I remember playing Covenant Room across out. They make your opponent have so many dead cards in their deck. Also, the deck can perfectly fit under Maxi. It's similar Pearly, in OCG and TCG. Because the Pearly deck was a completely different story in OCG and TCG. So I don't know how we're gonna approach to the Ritual deck. We haven't tried the Necross version yet. We might need me and Logan probably gonna put in some lab.
Yeah, the problem with the deck is it doesn't get to play any of the best cards in the format. because all the best cards in the format coming up,
Fire.
surprise, are all fire.
Whoa.
Weird.
This is the year of
But yeah,
fire.
I guess I'll get off that tangent. But what is your favorite card, do you think, or thing that's coming out?
Honestly, I'm excited about the Snake Eye stuff too. As soon as that stuff dropped, I bought all of it because like I think the cards look really cool. I think the concept of the cards is really cool. I'm excited about this. I don't know. I'm excited for just the format to switch up. I think it's like I'm excited about the Snake Eye stuff, but just like different from what it is currently. Like we've had Pearly in the format for so long. We've had Labyrinth in the format for so long. We've had, Mannadium.
I mean, Rescue Ace has been in the format for 6 months now.
Well,
I've been playing Rescue Ace for 6 months.
Yeah. Rescue Ace has been for a long time. I'm just excited for like a little fresh, like maybe weed out some of the older decks. I am the guy that's like, I love when they don't hit decks into the ground so that you can still play decks for like the format just becomes this like jumbled, like just like jungle of decks. But maybe it's time to put out some new stuff, change it up a little bit. That's what I'm excited about. But I'm excited about the Sega stuff a lot.
Well, they both say Snake Eye, but I think I'm more excited to the Link 3. It's already released. You mastered it, but somehow
I don't know her name. It's like the Fire Princess.
She looks really cool.
That card, cool. I think that card is insane. Like they already talked about the Snake Eye card, so I'm gonna talk about the Link 3 a little bit. What the card actually does is it makes a lot of deck that can generate plays through nib and make a lot of deck generate has 3 body, literally can go into a full board. That card works so well with Flame Bird Dragon again. So a lot of times during the combo, though there's a Snake Eye standard combo, you go link away the Flame Burger Dragon, bring back 2 Snake Eye guy, and then you link climb into IP, then you link climb from that into the Fire Link 3 that bring back the Flame Bird Dragon. Well, Flame Bird Dragon has another effect which can place a monster in either player's graveyard to the owner's spell or trap zone. And then it also has another effect that during your opponent's turn, you can special summon one of the monster that plays in spell trap zone onto your field. You can summon your opponents too. So even that, you can, like, after you breaking board, like, you break out the Snake Bird Dragon, you place the barrier on their field to your standby phase, you can summon it. But in our combo, we do summon IP a lot, like, give you an after interaction. The Link 3 check also is like an interaction. Like, with opponent special summon monster, you can pop your own fire monster and pop a card in special summon and special summon this card.
Yeah.
Like,
another thing that's cool about the Flamebird Dragon thing is it allows you to, like, I don't know, like, you've played plenty of Rescue Ace. You know how, like, when you're playing Rescue Ace, you make SP to play around, like Imperm, for example. You can then link away your SP, have a Flamebird Dragon, bring back the SP, basically, and then you can, like, end on other things, and then the SP can summon on your opponent's turn.
Also,
which is insane.
Also, even in Rescue Ace, after Link 3 came out, your impermanence is completely your permanence Whaler is completely using this turbulence.
Yeah.
If you go like turbulence, you imperm their turbulence on summon with they have SP on field, they can go link into the Link 3, bring back turbulence effects that 4.
They have to have 3 imperm. Like, you know how you do the normal play where you have SP up top, turbulence down low, and you have emergency in hand.
Yeah.
Next format, they have to have 3 impermanence.
3 imperms or combination of Whaler or Mooner, something like that.
And because you go SP turbulence and you have emergency in hand. If you activate it, they imperm, you chain emergency. You see what I'm saying? Do it that way. And then if they chain, you can SP. If they wait and they do it on summon, you link into the Link 3, or you can just activate emergency, summon out turbulence. They do it on summon, then you make the Link 3 check, bring back turbulence again, effect. Like, it's so cool.
That's cool. Insane.
That card opens so many ways to you play the fire deck.
Yeah.
Talking about back then, I have another investment card that I think you guys probably should own. Hazel Talker had been doing pretty well after the Snake Eye card come out.
The card's good now, though.
The card is good now, but it's gonna do better.
The quarter century rare is like what, $5, $6?
You know who has them?
CardMonsterGames.com.
There you go.
Or online, or pick up in store, or both.
Or
either or.
all 3.
All 3. You could order online, pick up in store.
I don't know what the third one is. Talk to me. I'll get them for you and bring them to you at a regional. I don't know.
That's facts.
I don't know.
You can talk to me. I mean, I'm not gonna go to regional that much.
We'll figure it out. We'll get you the card, but make sure you buy it from cardmonstergames.com.
But here's the thing, though. I think Hazel Talker will be like very generic in almost everyone.
That was not an ad.
Yeah, man, he caught me on that. I can't stop them.
Yeah, Hazel's gonna be good.
You know what?
Any card that's fire, good. You should probably get it.
You
Just go to Dueling Book, go click the monsters, fire, and then just go down the list.
Well, not every fire one will be good because I don't think the fire barrier statue is going to be very good in a fire format.
It's not.
I don't know, man. You playing against those rogue decks.
Come here, tier element.
Jeez.
But another card I thought was just awesome. Yes, I think the Snake Eyes cards are cool, but oh my gosh, the Fire King Kieran, that card is insane. It's like Shavara. If Shavara was bigger, it had better effects.
Yeah.
Like that card's already a custom card. Like
so
it summons from the hand by popping from the hand or field. It's a quick effect, so it could dodge imperm. And if it's destroyed, it reborns a monster from the graveyard. Also pops any card on the field.
Non-targetable.
Non-target. Like why does it pop a card?
It also has like 2,700 attack.
Yeah, like why all of that? You know why?
It's all
because it's about to be 2024.
Yeah, it is, baby.
Hey, guys.
Power creep.
Guys, what's the two most dominant deck in OCG right now in 2024?
Well, it's still 2023.
Oh yeah, but like
not in OCG.
Oh,
yeah, they're ahead.
Yeah,
they're in a couple time zones ahead.
I forgot they were 3 months ahead.
Yeah, they are.
In YuGiOh, they're in 2024.
All your guys come get Fire King versus Infernoid.
Yeah, I said that in the group chat the other day. I was like, never in my life did I think I would be saying in 2024 that Infernoid and Fire Kings would be the two most popular decks.
Yeah, it's insane.
Well, yeah.
Where's my Burning Abyss support?
Are they fire?
No.
Bro, if we got Burning Abyss support next year, that would just be the cherry.
On top.
Imagine.
It's been 10,000 years.
What's the last card they got support?
Cherubini?
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's not really even a Burning Abyss card.
Yeah.
It's just generic.
The only reason they printed that card is because you literally could not play Burning Abyss without it.
Yeah.
Because they changed the link mechanic where you could only summon one Dante pass.
but it's real good.
It's a very good card.
Oh man, that would be so sick. If they like went through like the 2014-2015 format, gave us support for that, like actual support for those decks, that would be so cool.
Well, I mean, they're giving Infernoid, which came out around that time as well.
Yeah.
Also, I've heard some rumbling. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently I've seen some people saying that they think their Clifford's about to get new support. So it might be, on the horizon.
I just bought my Kunshafters. Yeah, boy, I got a play set.
Well, Infernoid, I don't know, I'm looking at those OCG decks, like Ritual Beast actually playable again.
Yo, that deck is gas. He gets to play Shifter, D-Fissure, Microcosmos. It's your type of deck.
You like Banish, don't you?
Graveyard. What's that? I don't know about the Graveyard, dude. I never played Ritual Beast when it was a deck. I was like really cocky if you knew me back then, but I was pretty self-aware that I was not good enough to play that deck when it was a deck, so I didn't play it.
Your pride wouldn't allow you to be bad at something?
No, I couldn't be bad at it. So I didn't play that deck, but the deck did seem really fun. Like, I think if I were to go back to that format now, I think I would really enjoy that deck. So I think if it came back into the format, it would be so fun.
Ritual Beast is the biggest anti-mana deck right now in UCG.
Really?
Yeah, Infernoid start getting more popular, especially in Chinese OCG side. You can there's a crazy combo you do with Snake Eye. You can end on 10 interaction with one card. Yeah,
it's insane.
You dump you deck control 6 times in your turn.
Yeah, I've seen the combo. It's crazy. The only problem with that combo is it loses really, really hard to Dimension Shifter and Artifact Lancia.
It does.
Yeah.
Destroyed by Artifact Lancia.
I think Lancia is it's pretty bad.
It's real
you
bad.
only can do the Snake Eye combo under Lancia, but
which is still pretty good. It's still 3 interactions.
3-4 interactions, but it's just not as much as when you start setting double feast, you mail your rollback, banish rollback copy or feast. Disgusting.
That's insane.
Disgusting. Like, I don't know. I like the format changing. Like, even Ice Barrier is there. Like, you saw that top. Like,
Never in my life would I think the Ice Barrier could top anything.
They did top something.
Dude.
They actually did.
But they gave it a structure deck and it did nothing. And I was like, okay, this is just a lost cause. And then now they're giving it even more support.
Dude, Ojama ABC just topped something. Right? Like in Japan. Like, some crazy stuff's going on.
It technically
crazy,
it topped, I guess.
Some crazy stuff's going on right now.
It is. But
It
like,
technically went undefeated at our locals yesterday.
who played it?
Matthew Delgado. Shout out Matthew. Me and I,
Librarian extraordinaire.
yeah, he had like 2 draws, but he technically went undefeated.
They were probably like picking up his Ojama Yellow and like reading it. It's like, bro, it's a normal monster.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's like, what does this do? What does this do? What does this do?
That's
and then
Ojama
occasionally,
black, green, and yellow. They don't have effects.
dude, black, crazy. And then like he would occasionally, what does this do again? Because like they just put it together, right? And yeah, Ojama, crazy.
You don't know they're the secret Aljama spirit is talking to you in his bed. We can't see it.
Just like Chaz.
Just like Chaz, you know, we can't see it, but like this is there.
I met Chaz's voice actor recently.
It's cool.
He told me to Chaz it up.
He did. We did.
Yeah, me and Lou both met him actually.
Yeah.
Where?
It was at a Comic Con in Asheville.
Asheville.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it was Johnson City. It's Asheville.
Huh.
Yeah, he was just there.
Joey's is Joey?
Joey's character was there too.
Yeah.
They were just sitting there in the back and like this. Like it was such a weird thing because like Asheville's like known for like beer, so there was just like a bunch of beer there, and it was just like a bunch of like local people would bring their Comic Con stuff there. So it wasn't like a real like anime convention, and then it was just like they were there in the back corner.
Yeah, they're like
It was so weird. It was kind of dark and like I don't know.
Yeah.
That's insane.
They just sit there and then like
They're just chilling. No one was around them. I was just like, huh, look at that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love.
But they were like $40 for pictures and $30 for signatures. I was like, bro, I'll catch you at the next YC that's for free. It's nice meeting you though.
It's nice to see them. It's nice to see the voice actor around that like help the YuGiOh.
I guess for the Yu-Gi-Oh community, like Konami, I would imagine pays them, but for that stuff, they probably don't get paid. They probably just show up.
If you go to smaller cons, they usually either get paid very little or don't get paid. So like usually to like go to those, they have to charge for stuff, which like
yeah,
I don't blame you, right?
I don't
Charge
blame
for
you.
stuff.
I understand you gotta make money to living, right?
But like bigger cons, like the one in Pigeon Forge, usually like voice actors do like a free signature or whatever because like they pay them to be there. So it's cool, and Konami obviously pays them to be there too. So
yeah. I think Konami does a lot more for the community than people actually realize. Like a lot of people like to shit on Konami.
yeah, they do some cool
I
stuff.
think they do pretty well.
I think they've been definitely getting better before pandemic. Like everything, I think looking to the right way. So you are complain about. I complain about a lot. I own a lot of cards. I complain about rare collection.
Yeah, but that's not really Konami doing anything.
Yeah.
That's the secondary market. Like they don't control that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think rarity collection is strictly a good thing. I think.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
so,
dude.
I
It
complain.
was so good to
I
win
think
that
it's
many
okay.
boxes.
Hey, I complain about that set of molds that I almost own a play set of every single 25th from the set.
Yeah, I love it, dude. It's Connor said this like the day that it released because he was here when it released, and he was like, dude, he bought some on the way down here, and he was like, this is like the most satisfying set I've ever opened. And then like I bought some like later that day. I'm like, you right? Because like every pack almost has like a chase card, and it's so cool.
Before the set actually released in TCG, me and Logan put a case of OCG1. The feeling of pulling the although my case went shit, it went really bad. Most expensive card.
Shout out Fossil Dig.
Damn,
Fun fact: in that case, we pulled every single rarity of Fossil Dig, multiple, and out of my boxes, I pulled every single rarity of Fossil Dig except Ultimate Rare.
You pull
So,
extra secret?
If someone has a Ultimate Rare Fossil Dig, I will take it.
I also would take it. With the OCG box, we pulled the 25th extra secret OT, everything, and like opening that case is fine. Although the case was a little,
No, dude, it's so fun. It's so fun. Like, I hope they do this in the future. I hope if they don't do like more rarity collections, which I think they probably will at some point, do like a similar set.
It does say RA
01.
OCG. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
OCG doing a rare collection set every single year.
Oh, they are.
They do.
Yeah, well, they've been doing it. This isn't their first rarity collection. They've had a bunch. They have one for the 20th. They have one for the 25th.
Oh yeah.
Like,
we opened
I
a
knew they had the
box.
20th.
We opened a box of the 20th one.
We put the 20 secret red-eyed alternative dragon.
Yeah, it looks sick because they
I
were
knew-
super red.
I guess I knew they had the 20th. I have some of the 20th cards because I was in Japan like that year, so I got a bunch of the stuff. But I don't know. I hope that they do this, and even if they like in the US they don't, I hope that they like modify some of our Reaper sets to be similar.
Like they did the first 20 rare collection set at 2016. Then they did the second one in 2018. Then you got the
Every 2 years, right?
every
No.
year. After 2020, it's every year. They did rare collection gold version, which when Prime Gold came out in OCG.
It's crazy.
Shout out to Prime Gold Rarity. They did one rarity alternative art rarity collection with like all our IP, all our Apollo, those type of card. And then they did one recently with the historical anime collection. I have like 4Ks off those.
Dude, it would be kind of cool if they did like a rarity collection, but all old cards.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, they
And-
do.
Dude, it would be. I think it would be cool, like retro, some kind of like rarity that made it look like older cards. Does that
I
make
like-
sense?
I like older cards.
Like they have the new rarity, but like the old border or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. I think
Like
that would be
it-
really cool.
I think I really hope that TCG like.
Old
well, I
shape and stuff, like picture
Well, I
shape.
think you guys noticed they bring Asian English back.
Yeah, I did see that.
They bring Asian English back. I wish they bring something that OCG had that TCG don't have.
Yeah,
Like for example, you know those older card that they have like those big tag box,
yeah,
like then a tag on the right.
yeah.
Those super old card. I wish
Yeah,
we got some
that
of
would be
those.
cool.
We got
Like a blue eyes white dragon,
Dragon.
but like the attack and defense is in the bottom right corner.
Of course, we can't get like what's this thing? What's the longest task monster with?
Like an Indian.
A Damien monster in that type of
Like
art.
a
but, like,
pendulum with all the text on the left side, but the attack and defense.
what we called it,
Yeah.
what the demon card had like what?
100 something words or
No,
something.
it's like assault or something. It's more than that.
It's weird that Yu-Gi-Oh's like the most cookie cutter game, as in like their cards follow a standard, and that's the only thing they do. Like every other game does wild stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Pokemon does.
Yeah, Pokemon does. Magic has like the cards that are horizontal and have 2 cards on them or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they, but I mean, and it's good. Like stick to your guns with like card design and stuff, I guess. But it is weird. We're like the only game that doesn't do that.
I think the main reason is just because our text box has so many words on it, which a lot of people complain about, but I don't care. Like, if you could read past like a high school
Yeah.
level, bro, like, which is a lot for a children's card game, but still,
I mean, more
you know
like
what I mean?
more like Rush Duel style art. You know what I mean?
Rush
Yeah.
Duel
Why can't
card.
we have that? Like that would be really cool to have. Like you can keep the text box the same and like the readability the same. But give us cool like art.
You know,
borders
you
and
have to have translations for foreign cards, right? I don't understand why they can't do stuff like Magic does. Magic has cards that just have no text on them, except
stuff. You
for
have
that.
to have a translation. We have Oracle text now. Let us just.
Yeah,
give
you
the
literally have
Oracle text.
Neuron. You can scan it and it would give you the text.
Yeah.
Which I understand. Like,
It takes time.
yeah, but like if someone pulled it out of a pack, like a little kid, they'd be like,
That's so cool.
yeah, what is this? But like maybe make them where you can't get them out of packs, so random little kid.
Give
Yeah.
us promos and stuff.
Yeah, like
Promo, like
OTS
Prime.
promos, regional promos, people that actually know what the cards do.
Yeah. Like, I feel that,
Like imagine a Dia Bellstar chick and it's just nothing but her art, bro.
That
And
would
like
be so
ultimate
cool.
rare.
Gosh,
That would be the
that would be cool.
sickest card.
it is. It will be. Like, even Hearthstone is making their alternative art, that full picture. I really wish Yu-Gi-Oh! Can, like, take a step.
Like Magic has like lightning. I'm pretty sure they have lightning bolt. I know they have a few cards that are like that, but it's just like I think it's like Pyroclasm is one of the cards.
They're really cool.
I don't know a lot of like the
Magic stuff.
Magic. I know a lot about Magic, but I don't know a lot about like Magic rarities and stuff. But it would be really cool.
It will be really, really good.
We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Please check out our Iron Man. It'll it'll be really cool.
Check our
And,
YouTube out.
Yeah, and we'll see. Well, they're watching this on our YouTube, so definitely.
And make sure to follow me at Big Papa Yami on Twitter.
Don't forget, hit that subscribe button right there. Right there, you see it?
Putting it over there just for him. All right, thank you guys for watching.
Peace out.